Hey guys, Nero here. Not even at home today for this video. What I really wanted to talk about was suicide and depression, or depression and suicide. Well, as many of you know, I do suffer from chronic depression and suicidal tendencies. Now, does this mean that I actually want to die? Does it mean that I actually want to kill myself? It depends on how you were to word the question. If you were to ask me if I wanted to die, I would probably say yes. If you were to ask me, do you want to kill yourself? The answer is most definitely no. Why is it a no? Why do the answers differ so? The answers differ because I honestly do not have the balls to actually go through with it. At least I don't believe I do. Now, if I were to be walking in the middle of the street, or coming back from checking my mail, and I were to see, say, a car coming at me at a relative speed because I live on a turn and people fly around it, I probably wouldn't move out of the way. Or if I was in a bank and there was an armed robbery, I probably wouldn't comply with what the dude says, because I could care less. But that's not really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is whether or not whether or not depression and suicide are one and the same. Now, of course, they are not one and the same, because you can be depressed without being suicidal. But can you honestly be suicidal without being depressed? The way I look at it is, you could be, because I've been suicidal without being depressed before. I can be extremely happy, having a great time, and hanging out with friends, but then I'm like, oh hey, yeah, would they even actually care if I was still here? Like, if I were to go home and, put a gun in my mouth, would anybody actually care? And I have come to realize that no matter how bad you think it is, and no, I'm not going to say there's someone out there worse, because I've been through a lot, and I understand. But no matter how bad you think it is, there's always somebody that cares. It may not seem as though someone does care, but somebody does. Even if that somebody is, a pet, an emotional support animal. Like, I'm here at Fina's house, and we have a cat named Dexter. And this cat is a great little cat. Dexter, come here. No? Okay. Well, he can be a bit of a dick sometimes, but all in all, even a pet can care, because pets depend on you. And now it's not obligated caring. In my eyes, a pet caring about you because they're obligated to care about you because they depend on you is bullshit. But a pet caring about you because not because they depend on you and they're obligated to care about you because of this, but caring about you because animals do have a soul. If you look at it, we are animals technically. But to be suicidal is different than just being depressed. When you are suffering from sadness, depression, or chronic depression, sure, you may feel suicidal. Sure, you may want to end your life. You may want somebody else to end your life. You may want to end others' lives. But it doesn't mean that you have to go through these feelings. To go through these feelings would be a travesty. And it is a travesty whenever somebody's life does come to a quell. Now, to come to a quell means to come to an end. So, someone's life quelling would be ending. As a lot of you know, we did lose a really good friend, recently. And was she depressed? Somewhat, in my opinion. But was she depressed enough to actually commit suicide? I want to say no. I want to say that she was overall a happy girl. Now, I know for a fact that I am probably lying right now, but like I knew her, but I didn't, and she was a great friend of mine, but I didn't know her as well as I should have. If I had known her better than what I did, I might have been able to prevent it. At least I would have tried harder than what I had. I mean, because I did try. I just didn't know the extent of her life. Well, she seems like an overall happy girl, and that's what scares me. Is because a lot of people who are depressed, who are chronically depressed, and who do suffer from suicidal tendencies, on the outside, are extremely happy people. And these people, I mean, in all honesty, deserve an Oscar or an Emmy because they're some of the greatest actors out there. Now, whether or not this is a good acting it's up to debate. But, you know, the way I see it is, you can be suicidal without being depressed, and you can definitely be depressed without being suicidal. Like, I've gone through quite a bit, guys, and I'll share that story in a future video. But I'm not sure really. I just know that I want to help. That's what I want to do, is help you. I want to help you in all your endeavors. I mean, if you are feeling depressed or having suicidal thoughts and tendencies, please go to somebody. I've left the suicide prevention hotline number in the description of another video. I'll most likely leave it in the description of this video as well. But even if you don't want to go to there, or don't want to check yourself into a mental institution for self-help, go to a parent. If you can't go to a parent because you feel as though they'd be too invasive, go to a friend that you actually trust. Go to somebody. If you have to, like, I've done this before, if you have to set up a fake social media account and just post some of the most depressing things for a period of time, do it, because that honestly helped me. Yeah, guys, it's been 7 minutes, some seconds. I'm gonna end the video around here, but I do want to let you know that I care, because I've lost people, and I don't want to lose anybody else. So if you are watching this, just know that there are people that do care about you, and there are people that would care if you were to die, or if you were to just up and disappear. Remember that, okay? And another thing, I had an ex-girlfriend tell me this once, but I feel as though it's appropriate to use now. I want you to think of the person that you love most. Guy, girl, friend, parent, grandparent, relative, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, friend with benefits, whatever. But I want you to think of them the next time you cut, the next time you self-harm in any way. And I want you to think of it this way. I want you to think that, say you are cutting. I want you to say, or not say, I want you to think that if I cut myself, I'm cutting them as well. Not literally, but figuratively. And I say figuratively and not literally because you don't actually want to cut them. But figuratively in the sense that if you hurt yourself, hurting yourself hurts others because others do care. And they do feel for you. So think about that. Just let that sink in. If I cut myself, I'm cutting them as well. Have a great day. You know, may the odds be ever in your favor. Just love yourselves. Learn to love yourselves. Goodbye.